This room's actually quite nice. I just had a drink of my coffee a minute. Now back to the video. Well, this room's actually quite nice. I love this game. I'm a person that loves to explore, loves to look in all the rooms, having a quick nose, that kind of thing. I love this game. I can never get bored of playing this game. I'm one of those people that just loves playing it over and over and over and over and over. You get the idea. And I've been playing this game for 2 hours now. Something like that. Go back out of this room. There we go. Oh, I'm tired. I've got wrestling training tonight, so I've got enough time to do a Titanic wreck tour of the entire bow section of Titanic. Got enough time. I've got to leave about 4 or 5, so I've got enough time to do a Titanic wreck tour for you lot. Oh, that's a nice room. It's not a bad room at all. It's big, but not that big. Wow, look at that. That'd be used, that mirror. That's a big drop. Go back down this way. There we go. There's a nice big room in there. Nice. Quite nice. Three taps. 2 set of taps for each one. Go down this way now. Nice room. Go into this room. This room's big, but it's not that big. You know what I mean. It's not bigger than the sub. I know it's alright. I'm just trying to. You guys know what I mean. There we go. You got the dresser, bed, bunk beds, wardrobe, and the mirror, taps, and the mirror on and off switch, which controls the lights, and then the bathroom, 2 sets of bathrooms, that one and that one. And when I mentioned about a hook earlier in the video, this is what the jog could be used for. When you're not using it, of course. When you're not using the mug, you'd put it straight back on this hook. That's what it'd be used for. You could use it to put clothes on. Hang your clothes on, something like that. Or your coat. Your coat mainly, that is it, your coat. Some of the lights in this room are not in great condition. That light, what would be covered over this bit in the middle, the frame bit that'll go around it, broke. Some of the glass casing that would be around, the bit in the middle broke. Glass broke during the sinking when the ship was about to split in half. Same thing for this light here. I'll go back out of the room. Here we go. I'll go back down that way in a bit. Just gonna look in these 2 rooms here. First was this one. You got the dresser. Oh, this one hasn't got a this room hasn't got a wardrobe. And you got advert, in case you guys are wondering. All 4 advert. And for some of you are wondering, someone was asking what music I'm listening, what I'm playing in the background. I did a Titanic suit playlist, which is for anyone to listen to, which is music related during the Titanic era. And you got the hook and the jug, the sink, taps, and the mirror, and the bed as well, and the heater, something like that, and the on and off switch. I don't know if it's a heater, but comment down below what it is. Something to cool the room, something like that. Cooler, I think it was, I can't remember. In this room, we got the same thing, and you got the you got the bunk beds, wardrobe, dresser, remains of the sofa, sink, taps, and mirror. For some of you wondering what song I'm listening to, Come Josephine, I'm flying in my machine. Come Josephine, I'm flying in my machine. Well, you get the idea. Well, hang on. Come Josephine, I'm in my flying machine is the one I'm listening to. Now that makes sense. It's how I said it that didn't make sense. Trying to describe the name of the song, but ended up getting my words mixed up, which is why I'm saying now that makes sense. In case you're wondering what I mean. This room's accessible. Room's just a big empty room. That would have been a cabin. Oh, nice big room. Hang on, got a good idea. It's alright, you guys wondering what the hell I'm doing. You'll find out. Because if you can see what I'm trying to do. Oh yeah, gone the one fucking way. If sometimes it won't let you go like any further than this. So if you want to know how to get past it, through this wall, into that room, and exit through the... You go into... in that way, glitch through the wall, like with your head position it mine's in, and then you go into the room and you'll manage to glitch through it, and then you glitch through the same way through the door and come this way or go to that room, and you'll end up on the bit in somewhere in front of me. Something like that, anyway. Pardon me. Oh no, where the frickin' hell am I? Oh, there I am now. You can get lost easily on these type of ships. Unless you know where in the hell you're going. Nice room. I'm just relaxing at the moment. go in this room. On and off switch. Quite a big room. And you got the wardrobe, the mirror, the sink, the taps, the bed, the vase, the window, the drawers. The wardrobe, the mirror, the taps at the sink, the vase, bed, dresser, remains of the sofa, pairs of shoes, jug, vase, remains of the dresser, the sink, taps and the mirror, two little doors, the wardrobe and remains of the sofa, if I haven't said it already. And you've got the wardrobe, mirror, two taps and the sink. These two doors here, which will be used to put shower gel in, that kind of thing. Remains of the sofa, on and off switch, which controls the lights. Go down this one. Here we go. The elevators, which would be used to take you to a Pacific deck. Like, for example, you wanted to go to a B deck. These elevators would take you to this deck. So, go down this bit. It's not a big corridor. It's not a big pathway, but it's got a few rooms we can go into. Bunk beds, door, and a dresser, and a single regular bed, and drawers, two taps, and a set of taps. Two sets of taps for one for each sink, and then the hook, which that jug would be hung on an off switch, which controls the lights if you want them turned on or if you want them turned off. In this room, you've got a dresser, wardrobe, and regular bed, bunk beds, jug and hook. I've described what the jug could be, what the hook could be used for that obviously, if you can see what I mean. 2 taps and set of taps for each sink. Go back out of this. We've got one more room to go into before we go. This room here, before we go back down the. Head towards the go down towards the grand staircase. And you've got the dresser. Not dresser, drawers, that's it. Should have realised that by now. Drawers. In case you're wondering, I meant drawers. There we go. You got the dresser. Got it freaking right that time. And the bed, wardrobe, light switch, or another wardrobe, bunk beds, double bunk bed, bunk beds, and two set of sinks with set of taps for each one, jug and a hook. I'm gonna go to this deck, and then we've got a mission to do. Hello, Mr. Crab. You got the purchase office, which is this one. That's the inquiry office. Here we go, down another corridor. Another bathroom. Pardon me. Now, sink. I don't know what this would be used for. I gotta do that. I really should know what this be. I'm guessing this would be used to store the plates in. I should have realised that. I should know this by now. And hang on. Shut up! Shut up! Just the dog's bit. Sorry guys, I sort the dogs out. My dad's just got back. That's it. Now back to the tour. You got a lamp. And would it be put on? You got plates, cups, saucers, that sort of thing. All the plates, cups and saucers and mugs would, when the front part of the ship went downwards, this lot just came off of the shelves, bits you guys can see what I mean, and crashed onto the floor. A lot of them would have smashed, but there's some that still remains in the upright position. Some in the upright position. I'm gonna go back down this way, but love you, Dad. So, in this room, what time is it? 12:42. I've got enough time. Got 2 decks to cover, and then that's it. 2 more decks. So, in this, like, kind of bit of an area, you got the 2 taps and the sink, and that little bit there, which would be used to put the soap on. The toilet, bedroom, bath, and a porthole window. Some rooms had this kind of the butthole window or the regular window. I need a jug and a hook, washer stand, wardrobe, dresser, bunk beds. Washer stand, jug and a hook, porthole window, a door on and off switch which controls lights, bed, bunk beds, dresser, drawers. In this room we've got a porthole window, sink, tap, mirror. We've got dresser as well in this room, bunk beds, a regular bed as well, on a light on and off switch, and the same thing for that one. In this room here, you got a regular bed, remains of the dresser, and sofa, another room. Go to this room. And in this room you got the, in this area you got the tap, and the got that bit there, and all you got the sink. Do you get the idea? The taps. This bit here, which was this little bit thing here, if you could see what I mean, that I'm looking at, that would be used to put the soap on. The sink, bath, and in this room we got the wardrobe, washer stand, jug, hook, and a dresser Bunk beds. Regular bed. And in this room, you got washer stand, jug and a hook. And remains of the dresser, bed, bunk beds. Hang on. Drawers. You got the dresser, wardrobe, sink, tap, mirror, bed, bunk beds, door. There's the door. And this room in front, you got the. Oh wow! So it made it funny. You got the bed, remains of the sofa, dresser, sink, taps in the mirror. Wow, I set my head a bit funny then. And you got the remains of this room. You got the dresser, sink, taps, and the mirror. Remains of the beds. In this room here, you got the bathroom. You got this bit and down that this bit. You got two set of sinks with taps for each one. Toilets, set of toilets. Two set of toilets. Pardon me. In this room here in front, you got the bed, bunk beds, wardrobe, dresser, washer stand, In this room here, you got the dresser, wardrobe is there, right in front. The bunk beds, wardrobe at the corner, just to clarify that. And the on and off switch. In this room in front, I'm just half in and half out of. You got the wardrobe, mirror, sink, and the tap. Bunk beds, dresser on the floor face down. You got a sink, taps, toilet, bath. In this room here, got a door which fell over during the sinking of the Titanic, and a washer stand, jug and a hook. Bunk beds, dresser, wardrobe, and a bed, and so I'm just trying to think. Drawers, pairs of shoes. In this room here, got the sink, taps, dresser and bed, and the remains of a sofa. In this room here, you got a bed, dresser and remains of a sofa as well. In this room's a bathroom. We've got a toilet, sink, taps and a bath tub and a cabin. You got bunk beds, dresser, regular bed, and porthole window in the room I'm looking into, and a sink, taps, and mirror. And a cabin, this one. Bed, dresser, remains of sofa, taps, sink and mirror. Bed, bunk beds, washer stand, dresser and wardrobe. And a top 3 sets of sinks for 3 spare sets of taps for each sink. Hang on a minute. Just shut your cake hole. Sorry, you guys will get. Hang on. Go back. Chester, seriously, shut up. Zip it. Button it. You'll get used to me saying that. I'll tell you what the situation is. Chester's just being Chester, just kicking off at anything. Chester's just being Chester, he kicks off at any sudden movement. If that makes any sense. Chester's just being Chester, he's kicking off at anything. It's normal. He's always like it. I've covered A, B and C deck now.
Right, I'm at D deck.
Great. The area in front of you is the reception area. Head forward and you'll find a grand piano on the port side.
Is that what I'm photographing?
Yeah, an American historian is writing about the Titanic's musicians and wants a clear photograph of the piano.
This is where you'd board the ship. Through these doors. Elevators. I've described to you what they would be used for, the elevators. This is the well, look at this. It's where you'd board the ship on this side of the ship, and you'd go through these 2 doors here. Go through these doors, and this is the first view you get. You get the grand staircase would be right in front of you. You got the furniture would be, as you can see, there's bit of furniture right beside me, right on the floor. You get all sorts of furniture straight down the other end, which is where the try to gather me thoughts, which is where the dining saloon would be, down that very end.
Can't believe this survived.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Like something out of a film.
I think this is the first room Henderson would have seen when he boarded.
Did you want to take a minute to look around?
Yeah, can I?
Of course. The next task is the recovery in the Turkish Baths. So head down the grand staircase when you're finished here.
Alright, I'm ready. Turkish Baths are at the bottom of the staircase, right?
Yep, straight down and off to starboard.
I'm in the baths now. I can see the ROV here pinned under a pipe.
Great. You'll need to get into position and attach the
Done.
flotation. Okay.
Hey, it's working. The pipe is lifting.
Great. When the pipe's completely lifted, you can attach your hook and drag the ROV out of here.
Right. Ah, I think the motor failed. My arm's not responding.
Is everything else okay? Is the line attached?
Yeah, everything else is operational, and the line's still connected.
Okay, we'll fix the arm when you're back on the surface. But for now, you'll have to be extra cautious. You need to drag the ROV back out to the grand staircase. The extra weight is going to make your controls tricky.
Am I towing this thing all the way back to the sub?
No, we've an easier way to get out of the wreck. Let me know when you're at the staircase. Just take it nice and slow.
I'm at the staircase again.
The next step is to attach a tracker to the ROV. There is one in your compartment.
Okay. Well, there she goes. Should I
Now
call her
remove
up?
the hook. No, we aren't finished down here yet.
What's left to do?
We need to collect the gear we left in the Turkish Baths.
The flotation gear?
Yeah, it's too expensive to leave down here. You need to deflate the balloon and remove it from the pipe.
All done. I'm heading back up.
Great, see you soon. I'll get the lab ready to repair Predator.
Well, what's up here? I'll tell you a bit about this room. What's up in this room slash room I'm gonna cover it before I head off and do my thing. This room is what is one of the most beautiful spaces on the ship. This room is still intact. It's in beautiful condition. This is the Turkish Baths, and these are this is the tiles, and that is in great condition, and the changing stalls, which is right ahead where I'm looking. This is great. I could just stay and look at this room and admire how beautiful it is. If I'm right, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's 11 lights in here. In this room. Oh god, I'm wrong. 12. 12 lights in this room.
Looks like the motor went.
Yeah, we're lucky it's easy to replace. Hey, Gillian.
How are you doing?
As well as can be expected, I guess.
How did you go with the dive teams? Did you find anything?
Not really. I contacted them and looked over the areas of the debris field that they've mapped using cameras. The images are highly detailed, but I couldn't see anything interesting there. They've suggested we consider mapping out an unexplored area.
Well, we could take on that contract for you if you want. Our submersible is capable. It's already fitted with sonar and cameras.
And we haven't found anything else related to Henderson inside the ship. I think we should start looking outside the bow.
Yes, I agree. We may get lucky and find William.
And even if we don't, we'll still be contributing to research of the ship and her passengers.
Do you have the coordinates for the area they want us to check?
Yes, I'll send them through. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm going to the Titanic convention in Southampton tomorrow.
Oh, great. Getting some research done?
Hopefully. It's a good opportunity to meet some of the other relatives of passengers and hear their stories. There's also a demo for a Titanic computer game being shown. Apparently, it's been in development for almost 10 years, but the developers are saying it'll be released soon.
It better be. I backed it on Funster years ago.
Let us know how it goes. I'd love to hear some stories about Henderson.
I suppose we should prepare for the next dive then.
We've got a lot to do before we head out. Thanks for the update, Jillian.
Not a problem. Let me know how you get on tomorrow.
Will do. Talk later. I suppose I better fix that arm.
Shouldn't take you too long. There's a replacement one on the table.
All done. See you tomorrow.
See you then.